Have you ever driven a classic car, one built in the 1920s or 1930s? How about a 60s era muscle car? While I know it was a great drive, you probably were surprised at how poorly the classics steer and brake compared to modern cars. Unfortunately, the driving skills of most of us have not kept pace with car development. BMW, maker of some of the world's finest sports sedans, knows that all too well. But as FYI reporter Jennifer Kaznabis found out firsthand, they're doing something about it.
If you're like the majority of the driving population, you probably think that the basic driver's ed training you had when you started out is enough to become an expert driver. But BMW is of a different opinion. Driving experts at the BMW Performance Center in Spartanburg, South Carolina say there are too many drivers on the road today who haven't been given adequate instruction. And since modern-day cars are so fine-tuned and advanced, drivers need to be too.
The general driver training we get it's a joke. I mean, it's common knowledge. I mean, maybe it's teach you how to change a tire in parallel park, and that's usually about it.
Enter the BMW driving school. You have the option to take the 1-day or 2-day course. If you decide to take the 2-day, get ready for some really challenging exercises because basically you take the first day skills and build on those.
At the BMW Performance Center, we offer 2 driving schools. One is our 1-day car control clinic, and then you can add an additional 2nd-day advanced school to it. And we focus entirely on teaching just good driving skills, practical information that everybody can use every day in their driving.
First day on the car control clinic, we give a lot of the skills that you're going to encounter every day. And the second day is more just building on them. We add new twists. We really refine your technique. We make the challenges a little tougher. We try to change up the exercises, basically exploring the limits of the car.
So we all buckled up on day 1, myself included, and went back to school. Throughout the first day, we all were given thorough instruction on basic things like seat positioning and proper steering wheel grip. Next came braking exercises with and without ABS, avoidance maneuvers, and the emergency lane change, which turned out to be one of the hardest. At least I thought so.
One of the simple things that we teach is proper vision. Where do you look as you're going down the road? People don't have enough attention to driving tasks that's at hand when they're behind the wheel of a car. And so we teach a simple principle of look as far down the road as you possibly can. Provide yourself with information that just gives you a decision-making process that helps keep you out of trouble on the street.
And that's what made the emergency lane change exercise so difficult. It seemed like none of us looked far enough. We also got our first lesson on staying off the cell phone while driving.
Good job. Do you talk on the cell phone on a regular basis in the car?
I try not to.
Right answer.
On the second day, everything got more intricate. Faster speeds and more obstacles made everything just a little tougher. One of my fellow classmates, Gordon Divot, says he recommends this class to anyone.
Oh, I think it's fabulous. I wish I'd done it before, and I would really encourage, especially kids, to come through and get a real sense of the vehicles. Like I have teenage boys, and they're as cocky as I was, and I think, first of all, this would give me a comfort level that they knew what the car was capable of, and secondly, give them that kind of zone of discomfort that I think is what keeps you alive.
It seems like children that are bad drivers generally have parents that are bad drivers. They've learned bad habits from their parents, and so hopefully if you can catch someone early enough, and the parents can instill some good driving behavior and instincts on the children.
This course is not restricted only to BMW owners. Anyone can take the class. You'll be glad you did, and we'll all be safer for it.